everybody, welcome back to my garage. We left off where we had finished building, or at least the majority of building, up to the old V8. Getting it ready to go back into the NIV. What we have left to do, we have to throw some spark plugs in it, and then we have to purchase a starter. But besides that, it's ready to go in. We can't put the flywheel on or anything until we have it in the engine. Have it in the engine bay. So we unfortunately cannot get at the back here. Technically, I could just do that, but that's kind of cheating. So we'll wait till we put it in the engine, back into the engine bay before we do that. What I've done is I've set up to buy the spark plugs. Hopefully I have it placed in the right spot to where they'll just fall in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ah, perfect. They did. They fell right into the box. Oh. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. All right. They should fit in the they should stay in the box, right? Why did they fall out? It's because I didn't put them in there. Right. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, they stayed in. They just are being weird about it. Okay. Close enough, I guess. I guess they're close enough to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 1. It stayed in there. No, I want the... Thank you. Alright, so they all dumped out over there. Alright, so let's throw the spark plugs in there. You go there. We'll get them all... Hello? Where did they go? Oh, dear. Oh, okay, so they're all right here. That is weird. They definitely glitched. Alright, word to the wise, do not use the box to try and carry small objects. I figured it would just be easier than running back and forth into the office building there to put spark plugs in. But I guess I was wrong. So I should just manually brought them over by hand. I guess they're closer, but I definitely got worried that they disappeared into the ground forever. And they're relatively expensive for a spark plug. It's like $22 per, I think is what it said. So 22 or like 12. That's super expensive. These must be high-grade spark plugs that aren't going to follow out on you very easily. I wonder if that's a mechanic in this game, a spark plug fouling out. I can't imagine it would be, because most of the time when you have something go wrong with the motor, it's very apparent. I don't know if we bought one of these, but that would have been very bad if we put the motor in and tried to fire it up. Where is head gasket? There they are. We need 2 of these. We might have to take the heads back off, unless they go in for us. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and crank down those spark plugs, so that way we can just pull the heads off here. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, sweet. Good to go. It's snowing inside again, which is interesting. I wonder what the season changes. I feel like it's supposed to probably be like every 3 days that the season changes. I'm not sure what it actually is though. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we need to take the heads off. So we grab you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to take the actual covers off too, because I forget that there is a couple of bolts on the inside here that you have to take off. Did I? Interesting. I thought I had them tightened down, but alright, we'll go with it. We'll go with the flow. Alright, so with that, I should be able to take you off. Right? Right? Oh, yep, the manifold's bolted down to it as well. Now you should come off. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Let's flip you. Oh, other way, please. There it is. There was one more bolt. Alright, so we'll have to redo all this quick. 2. Perfect. And then, now where did that head gasket go? Where did we put the head gasket? We had 2, right? Where'd the other one go? Hello? Is it in here? No. Did we lose the head gasket? Head gasket, head gasket, head gasket. Oh, that might not be good. Alright, I guess. Unless we threw the U on top of it. No. U on top of it? No. Alright, fair enough. I guess we gotta buy another one, because that head gasket is now in head gasket purgatory. It's just gone. I have no idea where that thing went. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we'll finish up with these bolts here. I feel like there's supposed to be both there. I don't know why there isn't. Alright, and then now we put the lifters back in. Which I thought that we had tightened down before, but I guess we were wrong. It's a good thing we didn't. It's a good thing that we caught this. Caught the head gaskets, because we would have blown our brand new motor up. And I would have been a very, very sad person. We would have had to tear it back apart again. So far, we're doing pretty good budget-wise. I mean, we've only spent like $7 grand, and that's with a pretty much finished motor and an entirely new front suspension system. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Take you guys off. 2, 3. I loosened something inside. Take you off. I'm excited to get this motor in, and I'm excited to make sure it's going to start. I guess it's just a double check once over to make sure that we're not forgetting anything while we open this up. I know everything internally is fine. It's just want to double check that we didn't miss any pieces here. 2 and 3. Whatever that was, I'm not sure. Oh, it's part of the timing chain. Or the timing cover. Alright, there we go. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now you should just come right off, right? Right? What's still holding you on? I got all the bolts. There we go. Take you off and go buy another head gasket since I can't find our other one that we just bought. That's mildly expensive. $40 for a head gasket, and I just threw one away basically. I'm sure we'll find it as soon as we have everything together and in when we clear up space. Which is gonna be mildly annoying, but alright, good to go there. Take you, you can go back on, and then grab you. Tighten down these top bolts just to hold it in. Alright, and then now we can crouch and get you and you and you. And then all these should be in, right? Yes. Okay. Those are good. Sweet. And then tighten down these bottom 5. And then throw the cover back. Throw the cover back on. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 and 5. Sweet. So, that should be all together and good to go, not missing any pieces. At least not that I can think of. Hello? Straighten up, please. Perfect. So we can go ahead and take this out. And go ahead and throw it into the old engine bay here. Everything's stayed on, didn't drop out or disconnect. You go there, now we got a couple bolts to tighten down. Can I have my wrench? Can I have my wrench? Thank you. And one. Oh boy. I feel like the game tried to save there. And I kind of got thrown into the wall. Alright, cool. So the engine will not come out. Awesome. Now, we should probably finish up the front end here. I know we're going to need a front panel. Before we do that, let's buy the ignition coil. And then we can buy the starter as well. Wherever, probably get the oil filter. That might be important. The starter, and then the spark plug wires. So, grab the oil filter so we don't forget about that. I'm not sure where it goes. I'm assuming probably over here. Maybe. Yep, right there. Alright. And then the ignition coil. I suppose we probably could put the ignition coil on before we, do you go on top? You do. You go back there. Let's drop you down. So we can get those tightened up. Where did that go on? Oh, it went on top, on the back. Alright, sweet. Zoom in. Hello. 1 and 2. Sweet. And then now the spark plug wires, these just kind of pop on there. Right, like so. Beautiful. Alright, so I mean, everything looks fine and happy to me there. So now we just need to pick it back up into the air, throw that clutch plate on, and then we should be able to put the starter on it. Because I think the starter hooks onto the back of the motor. It might even hook onto the gearbox. I'm not entirely sure. I think in my stream it was hooked onto the gearbox. Yeah, that's what happened. You have to install the gearbox. So I think we're gonna go with the automatic. Just because that sounds like a decent idea to me. Wrench, please. And then tighten all these down. Nope, nope, no. Where's the, how do I tighten that onto the motor? So they're not in the middle. Does that just sit there? That doesn't seem right. I think the flywheel tightens down. And then we put... Let's drop you down here. And then we'll take the clutch plate off. So I think the flywheel bolts to the engine. Do not quote me on that, though. You can come off. Yeah, here we go. There's 5 bolts there that it bolts onto. There we are. That would have been bad to start the engine. The flywheel falls off inside the gearbox. Yikes. And then clutch pressure plate. You go there, and then you go ahead and... Oh, saving. Oh dear. Why are you up there? There we go. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. That's good to go. Now well, maybe this will hook on now that I have everything actually put on correctly. No, it will not. Alright, so we need a gearbox. But hey, motor's in, motor should be ready. I think before we forget about it, we should probably go into the body here and get a front panel. So that way we can install a radiator when it's time. So there's a grill. Here's the front panel. Sweet. You can go like so. Then I'll grab the old welder here. Thank you. Drop you there. Grab a welding rod. Hello? Where did... Alright, you know what? Come with me. There it is. Drop down, grab you, and now we should be able to weld you up. Right there, and right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All good to go. So, that's all set. We need to throw some panels on the front, but cosmetics I'll wait till we're done. We're pretty much just getting bare bones, making sure that this engine can run the way it should be able to. So now that being said, we need to go ahead and buy gearbox. I want to go with the automatic, which is right here. And hook you up. You go like so. There should be, there's my wrench. The starter's right below us, which is good to know so that I don't lose it again. And beautiful. Are there really no bolts for the transmission? That doesn't seem right. Maybe that's okay? I guess we'll grab the starter. And then... why will you not go on? You have to go onto this... you have to go onto the flywheel somehow. Whoa, I seen it. There it is. And then one bolt? Or is there two? It looks like only one. Alright, sweet. Let's go ahead and drop this down. And then now all we need to do is buy some cables. This thing should have a gas tank, right? Do you have a gas tank? No fuel tank. Alright. Right, no fuel tank. No, I'm not really seeing one. Okay, so close you. So we'll need to install a fuel tank. We need to get a battery. My main goal for this series, for this episode, is to get this thing running. So, we're definitely going... well, it's got to have a gas tank if it's got the nozzle. So that's promising. Alright, so we need battery, fuel line, and main wires. We also need radiator, lower hose, and upper hose. So just a whole lot of parts. Battery first. Get that guy to sit in there nice and friendly like. And then now it's the main wires. So, okay. We'll go ahead and we'll tighten you down there. And then you down there. You there. Here's the fun part, is trying to find all these tiny areas that these wires connect to. So there's no bolt there. Alright, what about over here? There's for sure going to be one. Yep, a positive to the starter. And then the ground, which goes... oh, there's the gearbox bolts. Whatever you are. I don't know what you are, but 1, 2. Oh, that was the ground. Alright, and then there should be 2 more gearbox bolts over here, right? I just can't see them because of everything in the way. And then... perfect. Alright, gearbox is bolted on and mounted. Everything is connected battery power-wise. Now we need to add some oil. No, we are way ahead of ourselves. We need to put the radiator on. Radiator, and then we'll install the fuel line last. So the radiator can go here. That's also a wrench. Good to know. And then whenever it comes to installing hoses, that becomes a screwdriver. So you can go. You went below. Alright, neat. Screwdriver. And then we'll lift you up. So I can get at that. A lot easier than how I was going to try and do it. Okay. Hello? It's a wrench? Since when? It's never normally been a wrench. Oh, no, I think the top one's a wrench. Drop you down so I don't have to do it when I get out here. I just want to see if it runs. I do not want to see if it drives. That is not the goal here. I bought the hose already. I just need to install it. And then before I go ahead and get super excited and try and start the engine. I don't even think this thing has a cluster, so I don't know if we can. I think we might have to install the cluster before we can try and run it. Need to add oil. That's important. And I need a air filter on it. So let's go ahead and buy that as well. We need the six barrel air filter housing, 6-barrel air filter, and then the air filter lid for the 6-barrel. Sweet. So that's all good and happy. You go here. And then that's an easy 2 bolts. 1 and 2. Sweet. And then you just fit right in. Just kind of hang out there. Sweet. And then one last piece. You know, we are still actually pretty decently in the money. To the point where we might be able to just continue buying junk cars and building them up. At least one more. But we'll find out. So that's cool. That's happy. Let's see here. We can't buy oil or anything, right? First off, let's check if we have a... Okay, we have a key, so we can start that. Awesome. We need to go buy oil, and we need to buy coolant. Hello, I am here at the shop. What do you got for me? 5W20. I think we need 6 liters. And then we'll grab one of them. We did buy 6, didn't we? One of these is oil, one of these is definitely not oil. We'll throw them over here. Voila. You can go there. Oh, wait, no, you were oil. Okay. And then we go ahead and grab you. Throw you on top. And then filling. There we go. Beautiful. Do we have to tip it all the way upside down to go the fastest? That is definitely dripping all over the place. Yeah, so I really want to get this this motor running this episode. That would be a huge milestone for us. We'd have our first running vehicle if we could do that. And owned vehicle that we built from scratch. Oh dear. Which is super exciting. We might buy a trailer then too, depending on what the end cost is going to be here. I feel like we still have a ton of work, but to get it to be running and drivable, that is the primary goal here for this episode, which shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, so we need to go get the coolant, and then one more thing of oil. It should have some fuel. I noticed it did not have a cluster, which isn't a huge deal to me. We bought 6, didn't we? I guess we'll buy one more. And then, grab the coolant. I thought we had bought 3 the first time. Who knows? We are still on the mission for a BART. So, hopefully we can come across one of them. I think it'd be cool to build one of them from scratch. That would be awesome. I'm just not sure what they look like. My buddy Rob keeps telling me that I've owned 2 of them already, because we bought both of them from the repair shop or the used car shop, and we fixed them up and sold them both, thinking they were Chads. So we're just gonna have to pay a lot closer attention when it comes to that kind of stuff. All right, let's check the dipstick. Beautiful. Oil's good. Nope, you go back on. No, oh dear. I didn't want them. I wanted that. Thank you. And then now we can go ahead and pull you off. And there it is. Give me the coolant, please. Where is it? There we go. Why isn't that going in? Why isn't that saying filling? Hello? There we go. You can see it coming out of the front of the radiator. Does the radiator have a hole in it? Or is that just the way the jug is being emptied into it? It almost looks like there's a hole in the radiator. Did we get a hole in the radiator? That'd be sad. That'd be very sad if we did. That means we'd have to replace it again, and it never even had one to begin with. I think it might be leaking radiator fluid. I guess we'll find out. No. Okay, it was just... Oh, what is it called? Hello? Beautiful. Radiator fluid is good. We can throw this cap back on. Go get the fuel line. Thank you. Oop. And... voila. Get where the fuel pump is. Oh dear. Where do you go? Do you go over here? Did that work? I forget what the fuel pump is. Okay, it's on, so I guess we'll just go ahead and lift it up quick. I think we just have to tighten it down to the fuel pump, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, fuel pump, fuel pump, fuel pump. You are right there. There you are. Alright. Wrench. Right. And then should just be the one bolt there. And then anything going back? Nope. Alright, sweet. Good to go. Let's go ahead and lower it. We'll figure out if it has any fuel. It should start, or at least try and turn over. That's the main thing. If it doesn't start, then we know it's just because we don't have any gas in it. But, oh yeah, we have the brand new Gearbox 5 that we can throw into some other vehicle that we want. And hello. Thank you. I seen something fly off. And where did they go? Spark plug wires, spark plug wires. Hello? Did you drop down below? Are you in here somewhere? There they are. Why are they on the roof of the truck? Why are they there? Okay, come on. There we go. Then we'll just turn the key. Door's in the way. Damn door. Haha! Well, it runs. It backfires. But it does run. Alright. That's the promising news. So it runs. It probably drives. I don't want to test it because we don't have any wheels on the back, but that's all good and happy. Oop, saving. That makes me very, very happy, happy, happy. I guess from here we have to go ahead and start looking at the backside. I can already tell that there's a ton of work that needs to be done suspension-wise. We got a broken spring over here. I mean, this all looks brand new, but we got cross members and rusty brake line. Just tons of work that we're going to have to go ahead and get done here. That, I think, we can start. We can at least tear it all down, at least all the parts that look bad, and get them off and out of the way, and get the new parts ordered. So we'll go ahead and we'll take you off, and then take you off as well. You can go here. Got another one broken there, which should just come off now. It looks like we have some body panel damage too that we're gonna have to pull off. Go ahead and take care of. Yeah, like rusted frame, and dear God, that frame is just annihilated. Yeah, so we'll have to go ahead and remove all that stuff as well. Is this side rusted? Or is it just... No, so this side's good. That side's rusted out, so we'll have to cut that out, but we have to cut the back side out of here as well. We can go ahead and rip off this brake caliper, because you are clearly junk. The brake pads are good in it, but the caliper's bad, so we'll save those pads. And then I think we'll go ahead and we'll grab the grinder. Perfect, got a decent cutting wheel inside of it for us. Yo boy. So what do we cut? I'm assuming probably there. And more than likely here. Here. Do we have to take that bolt out? Where did the wrench go? It looks like we do. So pull that bolt out. Not sure what that bolt does. Yeah, no, those bolts definitely had to come out. And then we'll cut there. Oh wait, was that for the seat? It was indeed for the seat. Do I have to take that off too? It looks like it, doesn't it? Alright, you come off. And then... Oh goodness. Alright, well that was fun and interesting. I don't know what that line is, but alright. That's all disconnected and happy. You can come off too now, I suppose. I mean, that makes it a little bit easier to see what we have to cut out. Assuming it's gonna be this. And alright, sweet, cross members out. And then we have to cut frame out. Which should be fairly simple if I'm not mistaken. Should be this guy. This guy. Oh, it's top heavy. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. No, down, down, down. Down, 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 please. We need to push it back a little bit. And get the weight on the engine itself. Go back, please. It's because of these. We have to pull them out. And a little bit out of the way. Then this one as well. Oh dear. Alright. Got this one in the way. That was almost a catastrophe. I am not going to lie, guys. That could have been very, very, very bad for everybody. Specifically me. Maybe not so much you guys. You guys probably could have got some comedy out of it, but that would have been very bad and very unfortunate if it would have fallen on the motor. Jesus. Okay, just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. A tiny bit more. Alright, there we go. That should be plenty fine. Throw you under there. Then you can go over here. Will you extend as far as you go? There we go. Then you go under there. Awesome. And then now we should be able to extend this. Go like that. Maybe. And then you can go here. Right? Or do I have to bring you in a little bit to put you under the car? Perfect. So now when I lift it, hopefully it doesn't fall on the nose. You can definitely tell that there's still some concern with the weight transfer and weight differential, but I can live with that. It's not complete. It's not hanging off the front. Let's grab this, and while we're at it, we might as well cut out the floor or the trunk floor. Where are the rest of our discs? Yeah, we don't have very many of them left either, so we'll be buying a couple more. Yeah, no, we are fresh out. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. To get the floor out, we need to cut here, it looks like. And then here, and here, and here, and there, and there. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Rusty piece number 2 out of the car. Now we just have a rusty piece of framework, but I think I want to get the at least the frame rail in before we cut out this other piece of frame, because as soon as I do that, I have a funny feeling it's going to just drop. So if we go body and then rear frame rail, there we go. Throw you in, beautiful, and then we grab our trusty welder over here. Hopefully we have enough to just make it back. Nope, we do not. Very short distance that we can travel with our welder before it pulls the electrode back out of our hand. Alright, so we'll weld that up. And then we'll weld that up. And that. And that's happy frame rail. Now, grinder. Thank you. We have a couple more pieces to cut out here. It's gonna be this guy. And that guy, I'm assuming. And we ran out just in time for one last cut that we need to do. Alright. Hello, I need some more discs. Thank you. We'll buy a couple of them. I can only carry one at a time, so the other one will just sit there until we come back next time. Whenever the next time may be. You can hang out here. I think we did the same thing with Bondo. Or no, we were able to bring back 2 different Bondos. Never mind. Alright, and then drop you there. Grab disc. Thank you. Put you on there. And back to cutting. Do we have to cut that one too? We might. I don't know for sure. We'll for sure have to cut that. And then that one for sure, it looks like. And then are there any more? Maybe that one? Why can't I not? Why can't I remove that piece of frame? What cut am I missing? Is it that one, really? It's not that one, is it? Oh, it could be, I suppose. Well, that wasn't catastrophic, so that's good. We'll go ahead and throw that piece in. Frame rail left side, didn't it? Yeah. Left-hand side is driver's side. And then we'll go ahead and put you in. Like so. Grab our trusty welder here. Get you tacked on, which is 1, 2, 3. Ran out. Need another electrode. Thank you. Welder. Beautiful. And then weld. And weld. Weld. I wonder if anybody's accidentally ever welded something to their car lift. I feel like that'd be quite comical. Actually, no, it'd be hilarious if somebody ever actually welded their vehicle to a car lift. Went to drive it off and they couldn't because welds can hold a decent amount of weight, believe it or not. Like, I think me and my brother calculated it out one day. A decent good weld is like 10,000 pounds per square inch of weld that a force it can handle, which is a ton. So, I mean, a car wouldn't be able to drive off of that, or unlikely would a car be able to drive off of that. Alright, cool. That's all set up. We got the rear end taken out, which is very nice. Before I go ahead and sign off for the day, I think I want to check the used car shop and see if there's any parts in there. Oh, invisible wall. Right here. You cannot pass. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Don't tell me that all I've had to do is just sprint at. Yeah, see, there's like an invisible wall right here. Interesting. There we go. Let's call me Superman. I just broke through an invisible wall created by Lex Luthor. Loading. Press shift to stand from any crouch position. That poor car. Oh dear. My poor computer. Alright, hello. What are you? You're a Chad. A Chad. You're not a Bart. What are you? You're a lad. Lame. And you're a lad. We sure this is a Chad? Car model, Chad. Alright. Why be that way? So there's nothing there for me to buy. I think that's going to be it. Next episode we'll go ahead and start fixing up the rear end, getting that all in tip-top shape, and potentially start working on the body, getting that to look pretty. We have a ton of work to do there. A lot of painting, a lot of rust grinding, maybe just replacing body panels. But, I mean, if we don't have to, if they're not super dented or damaged, we're not going to. But yeah, so, as always, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, come check out the Discord, the link will be in the description, and I will talk to you guys later.